Buenos dias, Gunners Collective TV. Back at it, you already know. Like a motherfucking smack addict. Buy up, buy up, buy up. And in Menudo Style in direct fashion, we're going to get straight into the content of the day. But before we do, let's hit that like and subscribe button. Ding. Put your notification bell on all so that way you're directed in the direction of the dope content I am kicking. And I highly appreciate all the support, man. We're going up on this channel, and it's all because of you. And for that, I can say I'm very humbled. And I'm very much so appreciative. So gracias. Thank you. I couldn't do it without you. So let's talk Lefty Gunplay. Sneaky link, right? Did he get a sneaky link? Did he have a sneaky link? What is a sneaky link, right? Isn't that when you go behind somebody's back and you hook up, right? Now, there's a lot of bullshit that gets said about people when you got a buzz. Okay, when you got a public platform, you're a rapper, an entertainer, man, it just seems like nowadays everybody wants to tear you down and tear you on back, right? And when it comes to Lefty Gunplay, hey, he's not short of haters. That Vato got haters giving haters piggyback rides. He definitely got haters to hand out. You know, when you go out there, you get a free t-shirt, a free Lefty Gunplay CD, the Rookie of the Year, and a hater. There you go. There's the big package. That's you ordered the number one. You got it. Supersize it. A lot of people hate on this young man, and it's an unfortunate thing that that's the way it is. But when you want to wear that crown, when you want to be the king, when you want to be recognized as the face of LA or the new Chicano sensation or the new rap sensation, then there's going to be people that feel some type of way. You know, I myself have been looking at him from a distance, and I could tell you that I'm not really surprised that these type of shenanigans that are going on lately are going on. Okay, as I see him, his momentum building and he's growing. I'm seeing him in pictures with or doing collabos with Too Short, allegedly, in pictures with Bust the Bus, Zesty Rhymes. I'm seeing him, doing concerts all over the Southwest, the Texas tour, and just blowing up. His name continues to blow up, and I thought his buzz was going to go away a long time ago, but I was wrong. And I humble myself and I apologize and say, you know what? Maybe, just maybe, this guy is going to get better and he's going to get recognized more for his efforts and his work. I recognize it. We'll see if others do. That's just what it is. But I was looking at YouTube yesterday, and in my feed something came up, and I was flabbergasted. Right? I was surprised. I was shocked, and I was more so shocked on the content and what was being said about Lefty Gunplay, right? Now, I think it's comadre shit to keep spreading false rumor. I think when you're out there, you got to understand, whatever you put on your channel, whatever is thrown out there, it's out there. It won't ever go away. Someone's going to screen record it. They're going to screenshot it. It is what it is. And the rumor keeps on going. Do you understand? The rumors, it's the snowball effect. It just keeps on going. And Vato's like, no, serio? The Vato fucking was grabbing chorra? It's crazy, right? The way the world works. And when you have haters and people that don't like you for whatever reason, they're going to do whatever they can to smut your name up. Any little thing you do. Hey, did you hear about that Vato? Yeah, the Vato. Yeah, he walked into a room and he was breathing too much. And everybody else passed out because that Vato thinks he's the king and shit. And he was getting all the air, right? There's always going to be something for someone to point a finger at you, to dry snitch on you, to just talk shit about your character and what you got going on, all up in your dientes, all up in your Kool-Aid, and don't know the mix. You know, trying to bump baking soda breath on the door and talk about you behind your back, or just do it on Front Street. That's what's going on nowadays. But anyways, as I looked at what was going on, I seen that Lefty Gunplay, there's a new story out, right? And again, this is not me confirming nor denying this story, but feeling some type of way about this story and basically saying enough is enough, man. You know, this same thing that they're saying about this guy, they said about a Northern California rapper about a month and a half ago. And when I heard that, I didn't even touch on it, didn't even elaborate on it. Was like, come on now, man. These motherfuckers will do anything to smut Vato's character up and his name. Now, don't get it twisted. Some of these Hollywood bigwigs and some of these people that get involved in the industry, whether it's rappers, actors, entertainers, whatever, do get into some real tricky shit. That's a fact. You know, they be involved in some real tricky shit, some shit that doesn't seem quite normal, right? But at the end of the day, you got to give everyone the benefit of the doubt and let them do them. If they want to be involved in some wild ass Nas X type shit, that's on them, Holmes. You know, what makes you any more better than them or much more better than them? Not too much, right? So you don't judge a man based on his what's going on in his bedroom or his lifestyle or whatever. But you don't spread rumors and put his bullshit out there either. You know, you let that man jump up out the closet like R. Kelly. You don't jump in there with them unless you want to, right? That's on you. But that's not the way it works nowadays. Nowadays, people will make stuff up to disrupt what you got going on or to shit on your character, especially in Lefty's case, in this Northern California rapper's case. And I say Northern California rapper, not to give him a label, but just that's where he was from, the region he's from, because it's hate. It's hate, man. And they feel because these guys are portraying a gangster lifestyle and literally nowadays portraying a gangster lifestyle or portraying, excuse me, is actually being a part of that, right? Then people feel like, wow, you can't be involved in the LGBT community. You can't be involved in that, right? Look, there was a video made yesterday and some allegations put on Lefty Gunplay that said he was having conversations or getting at a transformer, right? Now, I seen the videos that were put out. There was a couple different videos put out. I watched it. I watched the pieces on the text messages and the conversations put out. And first, let me say this. The content creators that put that out there, again, neither confirmed nor denied. They're just throwing out there what's being said. And this is, to me, it seems like this is a bullshit ass story that someone made up on AI that they're throwing out there to disrupt this guy's push. And it's unfortunate people have to do that, but we're going to dissect every little different angle of it, right? And I'm going to tell you why my belief is, so what? If that Vato was doing that, that's on him. The truth eventually comes out in everything. Do I think he was doing that? No. You know, I think this is just a hater. I think people have decided that they just don't like him, man. You know, there was 2 assassination attempts day before yesterday. Big Don. They tried to get Big Don. They clipped his ear. They nipped him. You know, many men wish death upon him. So they nipped this shit, right? And at the same time, meanwhile, while they were nipping his shit, they try to assassinate Lefty Gunplay's character as well, saying that he likes to nip some shit. I don't know. But one thing I do know for sure is I don't believe either one of these guys deserved to be put on that, you know, assassination tip. So back to Lefty, it was put out there that he was having conversations or relations with a transformer, right? And for those of you that don't know what transformer is, revert to fucking things you can and cannot say on YouTube, and it'll be right there under I do, right? So whatever this man does in his personal life, that's personal, okay? But understandably, when you're a public figure, rapper, entertainer, performer, comedian, whatever it is, or just someone who has a platform and is out there talking, you're going to be scrutinized. You're going to be hated on. You're going to be trolled. You're going to be all of that. And anyone that is able to hack you or get involved in your personal endeavors in life, they're going to do that. They're going to aim for that. Because the whole concept of hating and trolling on you is to tear you down, to see what you're made of, and to be recognized. So they want you to recognize them. They want you to say their name so they can utilize your name for views, for money, for whatever. So whoever decided to go into Lefty Gunplay's hack his Instagram or do whatever they did, man, that's bullshit, right? But it's going to continue to happen. You can't stop it. But from what I'm hearing in this case, that Lefty Gunplay allegedly was having these conversations with this man, and that this guy, for whatever reason, decided to do the old Folsom setup, right? Decided to act like he was going to be a sneaky link, right, with Lefty. And they had an extensive conversation. And then when they were done conversing and that was over, decided to put Lefty's business out on Front Street for whatever reason. Sometimes people will do that to extort you. You have to watch what you do on the internet. The internet is very powerful. Social media is very unforgiving. Social media is 100-0. It always wins. Whatever you think you're talking in the cuts, you think you're discussing something or having a conversation, it's going to be out there eventually. Someone's going to find it. You don't know if this transmission has a boyfriend or a girlfriend or whatever that come over to their house, get a hold of their phone. Oh, shit, that's Lefty Gunplay. Download. Got him, right? Now, that's some heavy allegations. See, when you're in the streets, you're gangbanging, you're known on the streets as someone who would get off where he's mad at, a shooter, whatever. And you got this persona, man. You're a ladies' man. You're out there really having money. You're on your gang shit. You're gangster for life. You're a certified stepper, all that. And then some chirujo comes out later on and says, no, you're not a certified stepper. You're a certified what? Serio? Right? It's going to get everyone to wonder and think. But see, nowadays, it's hard to believe anything you read, see, hear. It's just, there's AI, there's people making fake paperwork, there's people making fake allegations. You don't know what to believe anymore. So the best thing to do is stay within your circle, kick it with your homeboys, and keep it pushing. But it's hard to do that when you're an entertainer and a rapper, like in Lefty's case, because everybody wants you to fail. You got your fan base or your supporters. I like to use the word supporters. It sounds better to me than fans. Fans make you think like you're a king and you're better than everyone. I don't like that word. I like support. So you kick it with your supporters, the people that rock with you, and they expect you to be how you are on that music. When in real life, most times you're not like that. Most times that vato ain't cut from that cloth. That vato ain't really like that. That's just rap music. Dr. Dre wasn't like that. Ice Cube wasn't really like that. Eazy-E, yeah, he was like that, right? And it's just some people are not. And it's cool, man. It's WWE. You understand that everything you hear and you see isn't what it's cracked up to be. But at the end of the day, there's a lot of people with expectations that do expect that. So Lefty has to rock a certain type of way. So when these allegations come up, that, hey, this vato was having some rather unsavory conversation with someone who is in the midst of transitioning to be something else, it's going to look bad. And it's going to look bad for two reasons. One, it's not a good gangster look, right? But two, it's just bad that people judge people based on their sexuality and shit like that. Now, look, when it comes to a thing like this, do I believe that Lefty was having them conversations? Do I believe that was real? I do not. And I'm going to tell you why I do not believe that was real. Because it's very convenient that the same thing was dropped on someone that Lefty Gunplay from up north mentions. They said the same thing. And you would think that if that was the truth, okay, in that case, then Lefty Gunplay would have used that as ammunition to go at this guy when they were dissing back and forth. Are guys definitely going to use this for ammunition to go at Lefty? I'm sure they will. But at the end of the day, I don't think none of these allegations are real. I think that's how bullshit this trolling and this haterism is that it always leads to this. It always leads to, well, the vato's gay. You know what I mean? That's what they'll say. I guess that's the way to tear a man's pride down nowadays, or tear a man's character up. Someone who's a man's man, they want to say, oh, no, Charlie, the vato likes pipa, right? You know what I mean? When at the end of the day, it's common. This is what they do. It's called dicking you up. It's called smutting you up. That's what they're doing. Did those clips and what was posted from the Instagram account look real? Absolutely. AI works wonders. It can make everything look real, right? You can literally record people's conversations or you have their voice and make it sound just like them. There's a lot of things that can be done nowadays. That's why I say you don't believe everything you see and everything you hear, because 9 times out of 10, it's going to be bullshit. It's going to smell like caca and look like it. Guess what? Don't taste it, because it probably is. But I know Lefty, here's my suggestion. The best thing to do in this case would be to press on. Push on, man. Recognize bullshit when you see it. Don't address the drama. Don't address the hate, man, because they're just going to come up with something else and something else and something else, and that's what they do. And if this Vato was right, or let me get back to the point. Point is, ignore it, Lefty. The Vato's making a lot of money right now. His buzz is bigger than ever, and he's doing him. He's making collaborations and making moves. And hey, a Chicano's got to do it. Shit, a Chicano's got to do it, right? So I ain't mad at him. Again, I'm not protecting him from nothing. Or you guys know me. I'm uncut, no added preservatives. You know what I'm saying? I'm the motherfucking what the Howard Stern of this shit, right? I don't give a shit. If you're in the wrong, you're in the wrong. I'm gonna put it out there. If you're in the right, Sasuke, more power to you. I might not like you, but fuck it. But when it comes to Lefty Gunplay, I get a lot of grief because a lot of people say, "Oh, now all of a sudden, since he mentioned your name, you want to be all on his news." And no, 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 I don't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't do the transmission shit. But now all of a sudden, you want to be on his nuts and supporting him. I've always supported him, man. The thing is, when I was doing the hand shit, I was just keeping it real, just like I was with Mr. Criminal when Navato was licking his lips. I just keep it real. If I calls it as I sees it, right? But I don't care about the North and South issues. Them Vatos will deal with that. That's their business. I care more so about the brown business, about the gente prospering, about the raza coming up and opening doors for each other and making money. We're just trying to make $150. You know what I mean? If it ain't about chulada, it ain't about nada. We're just trying to come up. Shout out to them. That shit works. Shit, I used it on my shoes. All right. So I'm definitely just trying to be the voice of the voiceless, man, and help the gente to prosper and come up. Now, what's so wrong if Lefty likes that shit though, right? Let's just take it for instance. Let's just say that was Lefty. Let's just say one night that maniaco, right? The vatos all maniacs. And he finds himself on a good run, right? And he's been up for about 3 days and he decides, well, fuck it, man. I'm gonna fucking get my on, right? And he decides to do that. That's that man's business. If that's how he gets down, hey, you're still gonna go to his concert, you're still gonna buy his album, you're still gonna support him, or what? Oh, Lil Nas X could do it, but Lefty can't. Here's my thing. It sounds funny to say, and I'm just giving him a hard time because I know that shit was bullshit. It was fake. And I think the key point here is just how low people will go to smut your character up. And if it does come out that, hey, yeah, he was having conversations with the man, that's his business, man. I don't give a fuck. That's on him. Shit. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people in Hollywood, a lot of people that you listen to in music every day. That Sasuke at night, they're on some wild shit, right? But you'll still bump them in the morning, and that's just what it is. I mean, there's a lot of people you don't know about probably doing that shit, but that's on them. Whatever their personal relationships are, whatever they do in their bedroom, man, I don't want to know about it. I don't even give a fuck if it's with the boy, Sasuke, if it's with a woman, and I do want to know how it is from the back, but I don't want to know anything more than that, right? Sasuke, I don't know if she would touch your stallion or whatever. That's on you. But if you like that, you like that. You know what I mean? Like David Gunn, 50 Cent, many men wish that the Panji. That's them. Me, myself, I'd rather not care or hear about what you got going on behind closed doors because that is your business. That doesn't involve me. See, once you start involving yourself in other people's business, to like that type of business, personal, it gets very, very explosive. It gets very tricky. So I learned a long time ago, you stay the fuck away from people's fucking bedrooms and their bullshit, right? So this shit that's getting put out there about Lefty Gunplay, having a sneaky link or trying to, and I've seen all the pictures and the back and forth. And again, man, if it's truth, let it be his truth. But I don't think it is, man. In fact, I'm going to double down and say, Charlie, damn, the hate is real. This Vato, the more hate he gets, the bigger he gets, though. I did want to address another issue. He was spotted running around with Ryan Garcia. And again, man, don't become too Hollywood. Don't become where you feel you have to, as an entertainer or as a rapper, do too much, be seen every day with certain people, because sometimes other people's bullshit becomes your bullshit. And I understand that all of a sudden there's now a big support system of raza behind Ryan Garcia. because for whatever reason, oh, he's a youngster, he made a mistake, we just want to help him. And my thing is this: there's some mistakes in this world you just cannot make. Okay, you can apologize all you want and go to all the rehabs you want, but it doesn't look too much like you're in rehab when you're walking around LA with Lefty Gunplay or wherever you were at, right? It just seems like in this instance, Lefty's best bet is just to distance himself from other people's shenanigans and pay attention to what he's going on before that volatile shit affects him. Because look, let's look at it. You know, Lefty's already been accused just a few weeks back of having some prejudice type, a stereotype prejudice type conversation when it came to his daughter dating a black man and him not feeling that. And of course, I understood where he was coming from. He wasn't saying he would not allow it. He was just saying that he preferred her to be with a Mexicano or Chicano. You know, I think we all prefer our children to be with someone like, you know, that looks like us. Keep our blood as pura as possible. But he also doubled back and said, but if she decided she wanted to be with the brother man, you know, as long as she's happy. Is that the correct thing to say? Well, we know, you know, sometimes it takes a minute and you got to double back and clean some shit up. But he did say that. I truly, honestly understood the first time, and I know what he meant. Now, what Ryan said, what that motherfucker right there just said, yeah, that fool right there, there is no recovery from that. There's no doubling back and, oh, I apologize. He said the N-word with the heart, ER, was talking about Muslim. He just did too much, okay? And as a public figure, you cannot do that. But he expressed the feeling. He expressed himself like NWA. And so in that, doing that, that's filthy. You filthy animal, right? That ain't cool. And for Lefty to be seen with him is just not a good look for him. So let me know what you guys think. I don't know if you guys have seen Ryder G. Shout out to Ryder G. I like that dude, right? Ryder G, man, it's program time, homie. It's program time. And that one like Ryder G, right? The author looks like he'll do one burpee and he'll be like, that's it for program time, right? He put it out there. He put a video out there, and several other content creators. I just can't remember off the head, man. Let me know what you guys think. You know, I'm not going to show you the pictures and the conversation between the two because, again, man, I don't want to popularize propaganda, right? I don't want to put shit out there that I don't believe is true, man. I've done that in the past. It's not good for my future. So with that being said, let me know if you guys think that Lefty Gunplay was trying to have a sneaky link with the transmission. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I believe, in fact, man, that as people, we need to start holding fucking other haters and shit accountable, you know? And it's a hard thing to do. And I guess haters make the world go round. I guess we all got them, right? But come on now, man. This is an all-time low. You know, oh, the Vato, he was trying to go there. He was trying to fucking grab some balls or something. Like, damn, bro, like that? You guys went straight to it, huh? He's passing out. He's getting beat up. He's fucking plucking fucking bald hairs off men. Like, damn, you just want to just tear this kid up, man. That ain't the way to go. With that being said, I hope that you move with a purpose. Get everything that you want coming, and remember, at the end of the day, it's all about the strive, the struggle, the struggle, the strive. We're going to continue on this channel, man, to be uncut, no added preservatives, raw, and let you know. I don't even like to use the word raw in this type of content because it doesn't work, right? But you know what it is, man. This is the gun, thumbs up or thumbs down. Heavy's going to be the head that wears the crown. I'm going to continue to strive and struggle for what I truly and honestly believe in, and that's the betterment of all people, man. Stop hating on Lefty. Stop hating on Lefty, you know. Hey, I guarantee now there's going to be songs made, oh, you do this and you do that, and it's unfortunate, man. But when you want to be a rapper, that's what you got to live with. That's it. Straight up. Bang, bang. Got a game.